Right, we'll go out the same exit as them in the corner here past that brick housing, and then just walk along the path past the houses and get up onto the station road. Well, some people call it Penshaw Bridge because when you come that way and go up there, you're going towards Penshaw, but it's Station Road leading onto the bridge. Right, so we're going back over towards the River Wear now, and I'll be taking the pathway which takes up onto the bridge so I can turn right and walk along the pavement of the bridge to cross over it, because it's a busy road. Buses and all that go over it as well. It's traffic lights controlled, where it goes thin, and then the other vehicles have got to wait for it for the traffic lights to change so they can come over. But we are turning left to come around the back of there. You can just come straight on and brings you up to here. Right, so by the time I go right away along the edge of the river on the other side back towards COXGREEN Bridge and go back to the car, that'll be enough for me. Enough exercise, nice bit of fresh air coming out in the sun. Right, so as you can see, there's only a certain way to get into here as well, because it's bollarded off, so you've got to come in from the top end. So you'd have to look at the maps to see how you get down here. Right, so I'm just going to go around past this big black bin now, where those two cars are parked, and the pathway goes along the front of these houses here. But like I say, that street behind us now is Mount Terrace, so it's called. Right, take a little shortcut across the grass here. Keep me walk to a bare minimum so I enjoy and I don't get too tired or fatigued. But let's say in there, footpath back to COXGREEN if you want to stay on this side of the river. But I want to go on either side and walk along there, South View it's called, where those houses have got the solar panels on the roof. So there is dog waste bins here. That's the big black bin there, so if you have got your dog here and they go for poops, you can pick it up and stick it in there. Right, so the river's quite wide here as well, from this side to that side. Two seagulls just standing on rocks in the middle of the river. Right. Morning. I cannot believe I'm still seeing people with friggin' masks on after all the information's out there that there's no such thing as COVID-19. Some people are just so stupid, or they don't do any research. So obviously she's still in frightened mode because she's got her mask on. Absolutely ridiculous. Morning. Hope you've got nearly went.
But,
I think there's one garden along here. They've got millions of bird feeders hanging up. In fact, most of them have. Okay, so there's a Land Rover going along that road there now, south view. So I'll be walking down there when I cross over the bridge. Right, so you just go along to the end of the path here. It starts going uphill a little bit, and then you step out onto the bridge. they've got a ornamental cow there. They've got ornamental peacocks or grey herons or something. They've all got their little trinkets to make their gardens unique. Right, my lace, I knew my lace was coming loose. I could feel it. So I'll have to stop and find a bowl or something to sit on and try and fasten my lace again. I hate that when it happens, because I've got to find something where it's high enough to sit on but low enough to lean forward and get my laces and pull them tight and pull them into a bow. I mean, I should double knot them every time, but you get so fed up with trying to fasten your laces in the first place. When you're disabled, it's a nightmare. Especially when you haven't got the use of your left hand for to pull the left laces tight and keep it in a bow tight. Right, so I'm coming up on a station road now. And turn right here and cross over the bridge. Right, so it's traffic lights controlled, so he's waiting for the lights to change. So there's a couple of pubs along there on the other side. We'll probably have a few people sitting outside now with the weather being good. So that's, if you go straight up there, it takes you into Fatfield. The area of Fatfield. So look how wide the river is here. So there's your signpost, point left, Washington and Newcastle Gateshead. That's obviously to take you back on the main roads to go either direction. Right, so there's a taxi office just along there, next to the pubs. That's an Italian, it's La Famiglia, the Biddick Inn. There's quite a bit changed since I was here last week. I think there's another pub just further along from that as well. And there's some gardens just up there at the left. You can go down and look over the river. I think I'll go across. bench seat here. I've gone sit on the bench seat and fasten my lace. There's two benches, silver one there, more modern one, and an old wooden one here. This should do. Hopefully I'll be able to bend forward and grab my laces and pull them tight and try and fasten it. Right, let's go. Right. I kind of grab the bloody loop when I poke it through, and oh shit man. Owie. Sometimes it takes us 2 or 3 attempts to fasten my laces and all, which is frustrating. Right. Poke through. Owie. I grab, that's it. Right. Right, that's it. So as you can see, the river's really wide here as well. Just put my camera through the... So you can continue walking along the pathway on that side as well. Just stay where you come up off the bridge, you can walk along there. You can see the white railings on the other side. So you can see where people have made their way down to the water's edge down there through all this overgrown bushes and nettles. Right, so I've got to cross over the road here now. So there's a toilet block there. I'm sure there is another pub just further around the corner. So there's your signpost pointing back that way to Mount Pleasant, the part that I've just come from. So you go back over the bridge and turn left and drop down the path. But like I say, this is called South View, this short roadway. It just joins onto the path that takes you all the way back along the river. And you've got these passing places here. Nice, so it's just a nice easy walkway back along this side of the river. The sun's out still, I can feel the heat on the arms, so I'm getting a nice bit of the sun. City of Sunderland, be water wise. Skies are not too bad, like we're still silvery haze whispers of chemicals. Aye. Right, so that's looking back over where I've just come from, where those two cars were parked in a little setback car spot. And I've walked along those houses there where those people are. Yeah, Sunley South View, so this is all called South View. Please do not park here, area required for turning. That's why you've got these white painted lines around these posts, just to let you know not to park here. And yet you've got this white car here. They've probably come to visit people and I've just parked there temporarily. But to turn around, you've got to go at the end, and either that or do a 3-point turn. Morning. Hello. Come on in, come and say hello then. Can you smell my dog? Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Can you smell Jesse? Yeah, yeah. I want a big XL bully, my daughter's dog. He's too bloody powerful and strong for me though. And I can't let him off, he's a bugger. Enjoy your day anyway. Somebody's put a bowl of water here, which is probably one of the people that live in here. Have you got the right time there, mate?
It's 5 to 12.
Thank you very much, sir. Aye, dinner time now. The sun's at its highest now between 12 and 2, so obviously I'll be getting the maximum heat of the sun now, hopefully, and get a bit tan to my face and my arms and my neck. So as you can see, there's loads of little parking areas where they can go behind the houses and park their cars, so this doesn't get all choked up with cars, so it'll get past all right. A seagull having a bath in the river. The car's gone across the bridge. I think most people call it Fatfield Bridge because going over there you go up into Fatfield. That's F-A-T-F-I-E-L-D, Fatfield. That's the area you go up into. Obviously, money people. Look at how many cars we've got in the drive. Nice house with a big drive. Warehouse is called. Money people. But you have to work your bollocks off for it. Now there's those two swans that were higher up on the bend. Obviously making their way down the river here, slowly but surely. She's wagging his tail away there. She's behind him. But if you look over there, you can see the slurry. Oh, I wouldn't like to walk down there. You may sink straight in. As soon as you put weight on it, woof, straight in. And then trying to pull your boots out. Right, I think this is an electricity station on the left here, just as you come to the end of the road. So these cars are coming along from that big huge house just past the viaduct. And there's those two houses that I was pointing out way over there with the solar panels on the roof. Oh, yeah. Right, Fatfield Sewage Pumping Station. That's where it is. Right, so as you can see, it's another popular dog walking spot. I wish I could walk my dog on one of them type leaders, but not a hope in hell. He's an XL bully and he just pulls like an express train. It's like trying to hold.
Even though he's little.
But he just wants to sniff, so it's left, right, nose to the ground, and he doesn't care about me behind him. By the time I get back home, I'm knackered.
Yep.
Enjoy your day anyway. Right, so as you can see, it's just like a roadway all the way along now, most of the way. So it's all the way back to COXGREEN Bridge on this side of the river. I'll just keep pointing my camera over there. So there's the part that I've just walked through, Mount Pleasant Park, with a big notice is signboard. Sounds like somebody's putting trees into those tree chippers machines. Chop them all up into sawdust or wood chips. You can hear the Canadian geese on the pond. Hiya. Morning. Right, so there's obviously pathways going off here to take you up into the estate up there. Well, I'll not be going up there. Not this one, but further on as I get underneath the railway bridge. A viaduct. You can still hear the Canadian geese back there. The noise is travelling right from the park to here. Fatfield slipway. So somewhere you can take a boat down, launch it onto the water. I think this is that